The 2025 BMW R1300GS Adventure marks a significant evolution in the adventure motorcycle segment, combining advanced technology with robust performance to enhance the riding experience for enthusiasts and long-distance travelers alike. The new BMW R1300GS Adventure is powered by the new 1,300 cubic centimeters boxer engine, pumping out 145 horsepower, predecessor 136 horsepower, still generated at 7,750 RPM. The new model also benefits from more torque, peaking at 110 ft-lbs at 6,500 RPM, predecessor 105 ft-lbs at 6,250 RPM. Torque is noticeably higher than the outgoing model across the entire engine speed range, especially between 3,600 and 7,800 RPM, where a level of more than 96 ft-lbs is constantly available. Despite a significant increase in power and torque, the fuel consumption of the new BMW R1300GS Adventure is almost identical to that of the outgoing model. According to BMW, the new boxer engine set standards in terms of running smoothness, offering a more direct response to throttle command thanks to reduced load reversal cycles in the powertrain. Furthermore, the engine of the new BMW R1300GS Adventure features the tried and tested NOx sensor system and the BMESO engine management system for highly effective air-fuel ignition. With improved power and torque, the new engine features an increased compression ratio of 13.3 to 1, predecessor 12.5 to 1. The gain in power and torque with high efficiency is due to recalculated timing and larger valve diameters. These now measure 44 mm instead of 40 mm on the intake side and 35.6 mm instead of 34 mm on the exhaust side. New transmission. Like the standard model, the fresh R1300GS Adventure boasts a new 6-speed transmission now located below the engine. The advantages of this new arrangement are a reduced overall length and improved packaging and weight balance, since it was possible to make the transmission shafts significantly shorter. Compared to the engine of the previous models, a total basic engine weight saving of 8.6 pounds was achieved. At the same time, the greater concentration of mass towards the overall center of gravity ensures even better handling qualities. As before, power is transmitted to the 6-speed transmission via 10-disc wet clutch with a self-reinforcing anti-hopping mechanism. Output is via 2 spur gears, one of which has an integrated vibration damper. To increase shifting precision, the transmission now has a sensor signal transmitter for the optional Shift Assistant Pro based on a new concept involving a torsion magnet. This is reflected in a much more direct feel when shifting gears. The shaft drive and rear axle hub have also been newly designed. The shaft drive now has larger universal joints, and the reduced deflection angle also reduces the non-uniformity of the rotational transmission that is inherent in propeller shaft joints. The rear axle hub has been redesigned and now has a longer wheel axle stub for easier mounting and dismounting of the rear wheel. Optional Automated Shift Assistant, ASA. Designed to deliver a manual or automatic clutchless experience, the technology features a design in which 2 electromechanical actuators automate the clutch and gear shift of the 6-speed transmission. The rider's shift request is transmitted to the control unit via a sensor on the gear lever, which is actuated by the conventional foot-operated gear lever. Additional sensors determine the speed of the transmission input shaft and the clutch position. There is no need for a hand lever to operate the clutch manually. Starting, stopping, and maneuvering are all made with the automated shift assistant. In M shift mode, gear changes can still be made by foot control, allowing the rider to decide when to change gears. If the speed in the desired target gear is within the maximum or minimum RPM range, the shift is made directly. If the engine speed falls below a gear-dependent minimum RPM, the system shifts down automatically in manual mode. This prevents the engine from stalling. In D shift mode, the automatic shift assistant really comes into its own. Shift points are automatically selected by the engine control unit. In both M and D modes, the rider benefits from optimally executed gear changes with a smooth interruption of traction. When shifting up, for example, the jolt associated with a classic manual gearbox with a manual clutch is largely eliminated. Gears can also be changed manually at any time in D mode. Stainless steel exhaust system. The stainless steel exhaust system of the new R1300GS Adventure is a 2-in-1 system designed for optimum power and torque in conjunction with BMW shift cam technology and for very low weight. It ensures the best possible rideability and performance, whether on the road or off-road. A catalytic converter controlled by an oxygen sensor means the new R1300GS Adventure complies not just with current exhaust standards, but is equipped to meet future requirements, too. Additional standard riding mode. The new R1300GS Adventure now has 4 rather than 3 riding modes to suit individual rider preferences. The rain and road riding modes allow riding characteristics to be adapted to most road conditions. The Eco riding mode makes it possible to use the innovative BMW shift cam technology to obtain maximum range from each tank of fuel. In this riding mode, a gentle throttle curve and moderate torque limitation promote a riding style that is as economical as possible. In order to provide visual support for a riding style geared towards optimized fuel consumption, an efficiency indicator in the upper status line of the TFT color screen provides feedback when Eco mode is activated. If maximum performance is required, e.g., on hills or when overtaking, it is simple to quickly switch to another riding mode using the riding mode button. The riding mode, Enduro, enables an enhanced riding experience off the beaten track with a specific setup for off-road use. Optional riding modes Pro. The new R1300GS Adventure can be fitted with the optional Riding Modes Pro, which adds additional riding modes Dynamic, Dynamic Pro, and Enduro Pro. In addition, the Dynamic Pro and Enduro Pro riding modes each allow adaptation to individual needs. With the standard riding mode pre-selection, the rider can use the riding mode button to make an individual selection. For this purpose, at least 2 and a maximum of 4 riding modes can be chosen from a list in the settings menu, and these can be selected successively using the riding mode button. This offers a wide range of options for configuring the new R1300GS Adventure to suit the rider's personal needs. One option is to create a performance-oriented configuration, for example, Dynamic and Dynamic Pro for the road and Enduro Pro for off-road. Another possibility is to reduce complexity to a maximum of only 2 riding modes, such as Eco and Road. In this way, a preferred and easily manageable number of riding modes can be configured and selected while riding. The standard engine drag torque control can be used to safely avoid unstable riding conditions that can occur during coasting or downshifting due to excessive brake slip at the rear wheel. In these cases, the engine drag control opens the throttle valves at lightning speed to such an extent that drag torque is equalized and the motorcycle stabilizes. The behavior of the control system depends on the riding mode. In Eco, Rain, and Road modes, the engine drag control ensures maximum ride stability, whereas in Dynamic and Dynamic Pro modes the control system allows a little more slip. In Enduro mode, however, the engine drag torque is only minimally reduced so that the available slip torque can be used to improve traction. New chassis and suspension. Like the engine, the entire suspension of the new BMW R1300GS Adventure was redesigned. The centerpiece is the new steel sheet metal main frame, which, in addition to more compact packaging, offers higher levels of stiffness. In the course of the redesign, the rear frame was also completely reconceived. In place of the previous tubular steel construction, the new R1300GS Adventure now has a lattice tube rear frame made of aluminum tubes and forged parts. The choice of this design with load-bearing, slender, hexagonal extruded aluminum tubes for the lower beam was developed with long journeys in mind. High seating comfort for the rider and passenger, combined with a large volume luggage system, have been given top priority. The bike offers a standard 2-stage seat height adjustment for the rider's seat, 34.3-inch and 35.0 and longer, more comfortable seats for the rider and passenger. The new R1300GS Adventure also places great emphasis on modularity. For example, the footrest extensions for the passenger can be removed for a sporty solo configuration, where 3 different versions of passenger grab handles can be fitted. Unlike the standard model, however, the new GSA didn't lose weight, tipping the scale at a wet weight of 593 pounds compared to 591 for the outgoing model. For bump absorption, the new R1300GS Adventure offers 0.8 inches more travel front and rear than its sister model featuring 8.3 inches, R1300GS, 7.5 inches, and 8.7 inches. R1300GS, 7.9 inches, respectively. Due to the longer suspension travel compared to the R1300GS, the caster and wheelbase values have changed. Caster is 4.7 inches, R1300GS, 4.4 inches, with an identical steering head angle of 63.8 degrees and a wheelbase of 60.4 inches, R1300GS, 59.8 inches. EVO telelever and EVO paralever. With the EVO telelever, BMW Motorrad now combines the strengths of the two previously used telelever variants. Clamped tightly to the fork tubes, as previously in the sporty design, the upper fork construction incorporates a handlebar decoupling system that prevents any detrimental tilting movement and only transmits steering forces. The tubular handlebar is clamped in a handlebar bridge via two clamps. The connection from the handlebar bridge to the upper fork bridge is the core element of this construction, a strikingly showcased stainless steel plate, the so-called flex element. Due to its flexibility and geometric design, it is able to compensate for the tilting movement while at the same time transmitting steering forces. The actual upper fork bridge is pivotally and rotatably connected via a radial swivel bearing to a sturdy steering shaft tube, which in turn is guided in the main frame via a cylindrical roller bearing at the top and a deep groove ball bearing at the bottom. The diameter of the quick-release axle, which is approximate 2 ounces lighter, has been increased by 0.2 inches to 1 inch, thereby further increasing the stiffness of the front wheel guide. The rear wheel guide of the new R1300GS Adventure has also been redesigned compared to the predecessor model. The hallmark of the revised EVO paralever is a significantly stiffer connection via the suspension in the frame, which has been extended for greater traction. In addition, the swing arm bearing is arranged off-axis to the axis of rotation of the shaft drive joint. New wheels. 2 different wheels are available for the new R1300GS Adventure, size 3.0 by 19 inch at the front and 4.5 by 17 at the rear. All model variants have standard, newly developed cross-spoke wheels with aluminum rims for dedicated off-road use. Optional Enduro Forge wheels are intended for off-road use and offer a total weight advantage of approximately 4.0 pounds, compared to the somewhat more robust cross-spoke wheels. New braking system. The new R1300GS Adventure comes standard with 2 newly developed radially mounted 4-piston fixed calipers and twin discs at the front and a single disc brake with 2-piston floating caliper at the rear in conjunction with BMW Motorrad Full Integral ABS Pro. Here, the handbrake lever activates the front and rear brakes simultaneously. The adjustable foot brake lever now likewise actuates the front and rear brakes at the same time. Full Integral ABS Pro is optimized for on-road and off-road use, depending on the riding selected mode. In the ABS Pro settings, it is possible to lock the rear wheel via the foot brake lever. As a backup system to BMW Motorrad Full Integral ABS Pro, Dynamic Brake Control (DBC) offers increased safety when braking in difficult situations by preventing unintentional throttle application. By means of intervention in the engine control, the drive torque is reduced during braking, making full use of the braking power at the rear wheel. This keeps the motorcycle stable and shortens the braking distance. New Standard Electronic Dynamic Suspension Adjustment (DSA). The new electronic DSA combines the dynamic adjustment of the front and rear damping with the corresponding adjustment of the spring rate, spring stiffness, depending on the selected riding mode, riding condition, and maneuvers. The automatic adjustment of the spring preload ensures load compensation. Optional Adaptive Vehicle Height Control. The feature offers fully automatic adjustment of the vehicle height depending on the operating condition. When stopped, The standard adjustable seat height of 34.3 inches per 35.0 inches is reduced by 1.2 inches to 33.1 inches per 33.9 inches, while the standard vehicle height with full spring travel is available when riding. The raising time is approximate 3 seconds. Lowering takes approximate 1.5 seconds. Propping up your R1300GS Adventure when it is lowered is now easier due to the comfort prop-up aid together with the standard center stand, which is also fitted with a fold-out and extended step for easier use. In addition, the adaptive vehicle height control can be customized, and the rider can choose between automatic or permanent lowering or permanent high setting, depending on personal requirements. For smaller riders or for particularly good accessibility and even easier handling, the new R1300GS Adventure can also be fitted with the optional vehicle height control comfort. It has all the features and functions of the vehicle height control, but with the addition of lowering the vehicle by an additional 0.8 inches. This reduces the seat height to 33.5 inches when traveling and to 32.3 inches when stationary. Smaller riders in particular benefit from this special equipment, which can be further customized with additional optional extras such as the comfort handlebars and the low, adjustable comfort seat. With 2 different handlebar variants, standard and comfort handlebars, and optional 2-stage handlebar risers, plus 0.6 inches and plus 1.2 inches respectively, as well as a handlebar twist angle of 10 degrees. The handlebar ergonomics can also be customized in addition to the different rider seats and footrests available as optional equipment or as original BMW Motorrad accessories. A total of 5 rider seat options, 3 passenger seat options, 3 rider footrest options, and 3 hand lever, foot lever, and foot brake lever options add to the customization options available for the new R1300GS Adventure. New storage options. BMW says it was particularly important that the 7.9-gallon tank, with its large outer skin, also fulfills its additional task of carrying a tank bag in a special way. That's why 3 fastening elements have been added to the upper tank paneling for easy and simple refueling and quick access to the smartphone charging compartment. This solution offers individual fastening eyelets for items of luggage and at the same time provides an articulated mount with snap lock for the 12-liter tank bag with waterproof inner bag and outer bags, which is available as an accessory. Individual fastening eyelets on the tank also allow luggage to be lashed down. Rubberized tank trays to the left and right of the upper tank covers are also standard. They provide non-slip, secure surface for tools or items during stops. Standard equipment includes a sturdy case holder for mounting a luggage roll or bag, and the comfortable passenger grab handles are functionally integrated. The new R1300GS Adventure also features a slim, short rear tail with sports grab handles and attachment options, as on the R1300GS Trophy. A robust 37-liter aluminum top case and a top case holder with vibration-decoupled top case plate, electrical interface for lighting, central locking, and USB charging socket, as well as integrated passenger grab handles, are also available as optional accessories with a maximum load capacity of 17.6 pounds. A passenger backrest pad is optionally available for the aluminum top case, and the aluminum top case can also be fitted with a single-key locking system as an option as well. The new aluminum side cases, each with a load capacity of up to 22 pounds, are also ideal for easy and safe transport of luggage. The total capacity is over 73 liters, 37 liters left, 36.5 liters right. They are simply, quickly, and securely attached to the innovative case holders made of forged aluminum. The magnetic coupling integrated into the left-hand case holder acts as the electrical interface for the USB charging socket in the left-hand case. Thanks to the harmonious integration into the rear, the width does not exceed 39.4 inches when both cases are fitted. They can also be fitted with a single-key locking system as an option. The optional 10-liter volume extensions per case provide even more storage space. Made from high-quality aluminum, they are quick and easy to fit. Electronics. The new R1300GS Adventure features connectivity as standard, including a 6.5-inch full-color TFT screen. In conjunction with the standard BMW Motorrad multi-controller with integrated operation, it gives the rider fast access to vehicle and connectivity functions. An additional sport screen enables the display of additional information including lean angle, traction, and braking behavior, as well as a sports rev counter with gear indicator. The rider can also easily make a phone call or listen to music during travel using Bluetooth connectivity. In addition, the free BMW Motorrad Connected app offers practical aero navigation directly via the TFT display. Optional riding assistant. The new R1300GS Adventure is already equipped with Dynamic Cruise Control (DCC) with braking function as standard. This system can apply the brakes to maintain the selected speed on downhill sections. The optional riding assistant offers even more functions. It consists of active cruise control (ACC), front collision warning (FCW), and lane change warning. ACC offers electronic cruise control with integrated distance control and can be used to set the desired riding speed as well as the distance to the vehicle in front. A radar sensor at the front of the motorcycle determines the distance to the vehicle ahead based on the U rate and vehicle speed. If this distance decreases, the system reduces speed and automatically restores the desired distance. FCW with brake intervention is designed to provide protection from collisions and help reduce the severity of accidents, while lane change warning monitors the lanes to the left and right and can help ensure a safe lane change while supporting use of the rear mirror. Sockets. The new R1300GS Adventure offers two different sockets as standard. A 12-volt onboard power socket is installed on the right-hand side of the cockpit. There is also a USB-C socket with a 5-volt power supply in the hinged smartphone charging compartment on the top of the tank. Charging current is available up to 2.4A, enabling fast charging depending on smartphone type. This most widely used type of USB-C socket with charging electronics enables a smartphone to be charged while riding by connecting an adapter cable. An additional 12-volt socket is available as optional accessories. Standard Intelligent Emergency Call. BMW Motorrad has developed an e-call system, Intelligent Emergency Call, which aims to get help to the scene of the incident as quickly as possible. The system can be activated automatically or manually by pressing the SOS button on the right handlebar. Automatic dealer notification for service due. The Service Assistant service automatically informs the BMW Motorrad dealer, specified in the customer's BMW ID, that service work is due. This selected authorized dealer then contacts the customer to arrange a service appointment. The status report function sends current status data relating to the motorcycle to the BMW Motorrad Connected app, even if the smartphone is not paired with the vehicle. This includes information such as fuel level, remaining range, mileage, and service requirements. Lighting. The new R1300GS Adventure offers a very small full LED headlamp with a distinctive light icon as standard and two extra flat auxiliary LED headlamps. Newly designed LED turn indicators, integrated in the hand protectors at the front, function integrated at the rear, round off the lighting concept. With the optional Adaptive Headlight Pro, the beam of the Matrix full LED headlamp turns into the corner according to the lean angle. In this way, the corner is almost fully illuminated because the light moves to where the motorcycle is heading. Due to the adaptive headlight function, the horizon of the light remains relatively constant and is seamlessly adapted to the respective lean angle. This dynamic adjustment of the light cone, also with the support of the daytime running light elements, creates a particularly wide and homogeneous illumination of the road. Variants. Finished in solid racing red, with a silver-colored tank and black and red seats, the basic model is joined by the triple black GS Trophy and option 719 Karakoram for a total of 3 variants in the lineup. BMW R1300GS Adventure Style Triple Black. Accents and shades of black and the aluminum fuel tank finished in high-quality tinted clear coat are some of the highlights of this variant. The standard engine protector is black with silver inserts. Black handlebars, black wheel rims and gray hand protector extensions are the traditional triple black colors. as well as the large aluminum radiator cowls with holders for the radiator cowl bags. This model also features two black/gray comfort seats with seat heating, a luggage holder, and a high windshield with large wind deflectors. BMW R1300GS Adventure Style GS Trophy. The Style GS Trophy model is focused on off-road capability and features a sporty color scheme. Racing blue metallic paintwork is complemented by solid light white and solid racing red stripes. Textured powder-coated parts in Avis black metallic matte create contrast with the aluminum parts. The variant also displays a sporty, two-tone passenger seat, red protector extensions, and black cross-spoke wheels. Black grills in front of the radiators and auxiliary headlamps provide effective stone guard protection. The smaller sport windshield and sport grab handles for the passenger further emphasize the GS Trophy's sporty character. Large radiator cowls with mounts for the radiator cowl bags and the aluminum tank trays complete the package. BMW R1300GS Adventure Option 719 Karakoram. The Option 719 Karakoram version is finished in an exclusive Aurelius green metallic matte color. Gold-colored lines, shadow-milled parts package, and the Opt. 719 badge on the tank cover further distinguish the variant. The variant also features gold anodized rims and gold-colored anodized handlebars, plus the standard engine protector is coated black with silver-colored inserts and the hand protector extensions are gray. In addition to the small aluminum radiator cowls and the protective grille on the auxiliary headlights, this model variant also includes black, heated rider and passenger comfort seats, a luggage rack, and the small sport windshield. Availability and pricing. The 2025 R1300GS Adventure is expected to be released in the last quarter of 2024. BMW says pricing will be announced closer to its market launch later this year. What they do reveal is that included in the base price will be the ultimate care break-in service, or 600-mile service. Time and mileage limits apply with a maximum 6 months from the in-service date or 750 miles. Whichever comes first.